Hacha with the weekly Pele report, and this one's for November 15th of 2017. I'm out here on the island of Vivekananda. It's at the very tip of India. And, of course, you are never alone in India, so there will be many people. This is a temple. It is where Parvati touched down, and I put a picture of her footprint, and they built this temple around her footprint so she could win the heart of Shiva. Perfect for Jupiter and Scorpio, along with the sun and the new moon. Yes, indeed. That new moon in Scorpio, yeah, is on Saturday. So get ready. And in addition to that, we've also got Venus in trine to Neptune. All right, we've got more love, love, love. That's exact on Thursday. And what's been going on for a while now, and of course this has also got to do with the mantra for this week, of course, is that Mars has been building up to a square with Pluto. And that is going to be exact on Sunday. But it's in effect for a couple of weeks, yeah. So, you know, that I'm going to talk more about that. On Tuesday, the sun moves into Sagittarius. And next Wednesday, it'll be a time for another Pele report, but the Neptune finally goes direct. I can't wait. It's been square my moon for about 2 years now. I can't wait for it to get out of there. It's at 11 degrees of Pisces. Oh my goodness. So yes, indeed, that Venus is sextile Pluto, and on Tuesday she squares the moon's nodes. Let's go down here and just take a little look here at this temple. There is our temple. Oh yeah. Very good. Okay. Namaste. Om Namah Shivaya. Wow. Here at the southernmost tip of India, where we see the sun rise in the morning and the sun set at night from the same place. It's a very special place for sure. The beginning was out on the temple, out on that island, and it is a very powerful, amazing country here, totally in sync with Saturn in Sagittarius. Really something to have so much Christianity coming in, on top of the Muslims, on top of the Hindus, and this whole great mix of peoples, religions, belief systems. Now we've got this Mercury in Sagittarius, we've got the sun going into Sagittarius, and of course Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius in the 9th house, is all about the expansion of consciousness through understanding natural law, understanding different forms, different cultures, different belief systems, different aspects, different angles of life, of truth. I always say there's 12 ways of looking at anything, because each sign is its own mystery school, and each one of us, you know, of our 12 star signs, right, has a different take, has a different aspect. Wow, there's a dragonfly going up my nose. The end of illusion. Yes, indeed. Anyway, coming up to 2018, things are going to be getting more serious, more sober. Saturn, Saturnian energy of thought and thinking is on the galactic center. It's going to be there for a while, through the end of this month, into next month, going into Capricorn. Black Moon, Lilith, and Pluto in Capricorn. This is like get down, get serious, get sober. The nice thing about transits of Saturn is form and structure. When it comes around, it reforms and restructures. Well, it's going to be together with Lilith, which has a certain little bit to do with Parvati or Kali. Black Moon Lilith is the destroyer of illusion. In very many ways, she can be associated with the dragonfly. And she's going into Capricorn. And Capricorn stands for the patriarchy, hierarchical, top-down, yes, forms of management and government and education, yeah, having all to do with the need to know. This is the pyramid, where only the people on the very top of the pyramid really know what's going on. So the owner only tells the manager what he needs to know to get the workers to do what they need to do, and blah, 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 blah. And this is what's changing with this whole age of Aquarius. And so now we're coming into a time. Yeah, Scorpio is death, letting go, endings, completion. So that a new resurrection can occur. So this is the death of the end of the old way of doing business, the old way of hierarchical, top-down. It's time for each one of us to step into that each one of us knows the truth. Sagittarius is our intuitive capacity to perceive spirit and source, to find our center, to stay in our center, irregardless of, I think I've talked about this before, right? From Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, instinctive knowing ends in Cancer to give birth to individual consciousness through Leo. Leo evolves through Virgo, Libra, and in Scorpio meets other people's values, other people's money, forces beyond its control like death, taxes, inheritance, government, police, military. So this is the end of this individual. The individual needs to find a way to either merge or conquer or die with these forces beyond its control. And so before they discovered Pluto, Scorpio was ruled by Mars. Anger. Yes, Scorpio is the sign of conflict, of battles, of wars, where people die and cultures or civilizations get wiped out and replaced with the conqueror. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone from the east, into Greece, and they got conquered, and then Rome got conquered, and and then we rebelled against England, and I mean, it's just like it has been through this patriarchy. So much Darwinian survival of the fittest. But now we have this feminine energy re-emerging, and we dismantle these hierarchy dictators and rulers, and we come down. But there is this process. Yes, it just doesn't happen automatically like that. There is the exposure of the lies, exposure of what has been hidden, exposure of where all the gold has been kept, where all the money has been kept, where all the power has been kept. It needs to be equally distributed. Definitely needs to be equally distributed over here in India. Wow. Yeah. So many poor people seeking, yeah, help, aid, assistance. It's amazing. It's very sad. We have a sad situation, and we need to really come into these conditions where we need to let go of our own possessions, of our own beliefs in some cases, in order to reach out, understand, sympathize, and heal and assist our brothers and sisters. So in the meantime, like I said, there's these three possibilities where you can submit and be overpowered and become powerless, or you can fight, use your anger and try to change the conditions, or finally you can rise, resurrect to the top and develop yourself, because Scorpio as the eagle also has to do with mastery, ultimate mastery over the Kundalini forces, the sexual forces, the forces of greed, okay, the forces of hoarding, of I, me, my, where you learn and we share. We learn how to share. So this time with Mars square Pluto, Lilith moving into Capricorn, yeah, this coming into a time, and it's just like I said in the mantra this week, yeah, having let off some steam in order to relax. I see my spiritual path is to stay centered in Source, so that I no longer I had three things in there. I had defend, shut down, or overreact. I had to cut the three down into two to make it really fit. So it's to shut down, withdraw, shrink, close off your chakras, or overreact, open them up too much energy flowing. This is mastery. Mastery is the ability to control the flow of the energy. Power is not force. Power is the ability to adjust and control the flow of that Kundalini. So let me say it one more time without stopping here, yeah? Having blown off some steam so I could relax, I see my spiritual path is to stay centered in Source, so I no longer need to shut down or overreact. So there's this sense of knowing and knowledge, and we get comfortable in what we know and can control, and I'm on top. But when Scorpio comes around, it's humbling. Yeah? We're going to have Mars. After the square to Pluto, Mars is going to be moving on into Scorpio to join with Jupiter. Thank goodness the Sun now is moving out of Scorpio, and it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes into Sagittarius. So Scorpio deals with intensity. Intensity really forces us to hold on to the essential and to let go of anything extra. So we boil things down to the essential, and sometimes we just lose it. It can be easy to lose it. We let off some steam. Steam is boiling water, yeah? The Sun boiling Scorpio. So we let off some steam this last week, or even this week as Mars comes into the exact square. And you just got to let it go. But when you are centered in Source, when you're in your meditative space, when you come into the Sagittarius, the Guru, and you stay in that place of stillness, you don't shut down, you don't have to defend yourself, you don't have to, charge and control. You stay in the core. You stay in the Source. You stay in love. You stay in the Spirit. You move into that Venus trine Neptune. Yeah? The beautiful Venus trine Neptune, Neptune in Pisces. And it's like kind of taekwondo or tai chi, where the barbs or the arrows or the negativity or the anger that comes at you, it just goes by you, or it goes around and you just send it back where it came from. But you're not really thrown off your center. You're not really conquered or needing to conquer. You are there, centered in Source. That's what the mantra is about. That's what the Venus trine Neptune is about this week. So it's really something that Mars square Pluto and Venus trine Neptune at the same time. May you balance the masculine and feminine. May you stay right in the center of the yin and the yang and move into the endless flow of the center of Source. Namaste. Aloha. So much love.